Hello my friend and welcome back. My name is Hannah and today I will be playing with the new Alien Cosmetics Fall Magic Palette. Obviously you can see what I've done to my eyes, but if you want to see the steps I took to achieve this, please continue watching. I always have links down below if you are interested on anything that I'm wearing on my face. What else? My links are not affiliated, so if you click on them, it's not giving me money or anything like that. I'm not that big of a content creator. I just put them through a website that makes the link shorter so I can fit more information for you guys. As of right now, I don't know if this palette is still available. It did sell out, but I don't know if it's restocked. I haven't checked it yet. I will leave notes if something has changed. I bought this palette the moment that it dropped. I was at work and I was sitting on my computer waiting because I knew that I wanted to get my hands on this and I thought this would be pretty fun, especially with the other things that I had lined up at the time. And so if you want to hear my final thoughts, or I guess not my final thoughts because I'm going to play with this palette some more, but if you wanted to hear my first impressions of this video, I do have that at the very end. But before I go into my look, I just wanted to talk about the holiday season because this is the week of Thanksgiving. When I'm filming this, it is Monday the 22nd, so Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and I'm honestly just testing some wardrobe, some makeup, some hair to figure out what it is that I want to do because I do have to go visit some relatives. And I do have to bring some food, and I'm already a little nervous because I think I already was introverted before COVID, and COVID has just really cemented this like I never want to leave my house kind of mentality. I don't know, I don't have a hard time talking to people if I'm interested to talk to them, and there's nothing more uninteresting to me than someone asking me, how's your life been, when it's been a very hard and chaotic year for everybody in the world. And I don't know, just I have a lot of like personal things going on in my life that like I'm not going to bring on to my channel because that's not what this channel is for, is to talk about makeup and to make new friends. But I have things in my personal life that's just like, I don't want to talk to anybody about that. So please, why are you asking? Please stop. So I don't know, if you feel the same way I do, this is my little tip and trick to help you out. Look as great as you possibly can and intimidate the hell out of everybody at your little gathering. Because I don't know, sometimes like I have a few aunties who think that they know how to do makeup and whatever, and they see me in my anime t-shirts and like looking kind of bummy all the time. And then I show up to these holiday events and I'm just like, Dior, what's her name? But I don't know, it's just one of those things that you can do, and like it's really hard. Like, and I don't know if you're like me, but like obviously I'm old enough to drink alcohol, so I definitely do drink alcohol at these family gatherings. And if you're like me, you eventually will have to pee, and then you catch your reflection in the mirror, and then you're just like talking to yourself and having that pep talk. And it's really hard to not hype yourself up when you got that like killer eyeshadow and that like lip shade is really going for you, and you laid your bronzer down like it was nobody's business. It's just the silly things. I don't know. But maybe for you, feeling confident and beautiful, you don't need those things. And like, I am in shock and awe, truly. I wish that could be someone like me. But if I even have like one hair, like right now my hair is bothering me so much and I have to share that with the world. So I don't know, I just wanted to throw that out there because I feel like we're coming deep into like the holidays and no one is talking about the holidays, and maybe there's not really much to talk about because maybe people aren't visiting relatives still. I don't know if this is the dress I'm gonna wear. Like it's a polo dress, but like I love this print and it's just very like vintage, you know what I mean? And I have these cute little like loafer shoes that I wear for work. and I can pair it with like skin tone or like brown or even like black tights. Like, just throw me some ideas. I'm gonna show you. Maybe I'll do like, what am I gonna wear for Thanksgiving? maybe that will be my Thursday video. And then I know it'll already be too late because I would have had to pick an outfit, but like, maybe you can let me know, did I really make all the aunties at my party jealous of my youth and beauty? I'm a goofball. But I'm gonna start my look now, so let's go ahead and zoom in. Thank you for giving me some holiday giggles. Okay, so this is my face zoomed in. Obviously I haven't put on any of the eyeshadow yet. I don't know, I just wanted to take the moment and ask you guys, do you guys want to see me apply my makeup and do the full look, even though I'm using other products that may not be from the brand? Like, I don't think Alien Cosmetics has like a foundation or a bronzer, things like that. And I don't know, I don't think I'm using anything new and fascinating, so I don't know, would you guys be interested in seeing that? I just don't want to make like 4-hour-long videos and you're like, Hannah, I'm only here to see the eyeshadow. I don't want to waste your guys' time. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyeshadow primer. I don't know, I say this all the time, but I really think I'm getting to the end of this because it gets harder and harder to get product out. And lately I've just been globbing it on, as you can see here. So, and as I'm applying my eyeshadow primer, I don't know what I have planned for this look today. Like, I kind of have a basic idea. Sometimes I plan my looks before I film them and I practice them off camera before I get them on camera. But I don't know, when I'm first playing with the palette, you guys are mostly seeing me dive in for the first time. And if I don't know, if I find any combinations that I think are awesome, I try to put them on camera or try to incorporate that into a casual cosplay of some kind. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out content outside of first impressions. Like I said in my Sephora haul video, I feel like a lot of my content has been first impressions. I've just gotten my hands on a lot of fun makeup. Okay, so before I start my eyeshadow look, let's look at the palette and see what we have going on. I think the packaging for this is so awesome. It's so pretty. And okay, so there's a few different options and a few different ways that I can go about this. I think what I'm gonna do, okay, I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and do a smoky eye. I wanna keep it a little bit brown leaning. What I'm wearing right now is like brown, yellow, and gray. We'll see. Okay, so I'm looking at the palette and I think I have an idea of what I wanna do. I think you guys might be like, oh, well, that's the same kind of look you always do, but it's just, if I know a makeup look that is tried and true, I would rather do that and give the shadows like a fair review of how they play with, because then you guys know that I like a dramatic smoky eye and a brighter matte on the inside. You guys know that that is kind of what I go for in a majority of my looks. So if I'm judging a first impressions or shadow formula, I want to judge it in a way that I'm used to using them, so then that way there's not really too much like weird user error. So I'm gonna start with this shade Bonfire, and I'm just gonna tap my brush in because I like things that are more buildable because I don't trust my hand. I feel like I have a very heavy hand. So this is that shade Bonfire, and it's just this pretty kind of like a deep mahogany color. Is that the word that I want to use? I don't know. I call everything like a reddish pinky kind of leaning, a magenta. I don't know how pink this is. I feel like it's more red brown leaning, so that would be mahogany, right? Maybe I should look into color vocabulary because I feel like I have a very hard time with that. And I just want to smudge it out just a bit. I have to clean my eyebrows. They're like real crazy. Okay, and then I'm gonna just kind of take it underneath just a little bit, just enough to blend out that line. And I'm not really dipping back into the palette. I'm just pushing around whatever excess I have on my brush and then whatever is on my lid. And it just like paints on. I don't know. I'm really shook about like eyeshadow formulas now in like 2021 versus like even 2012, 2013, because they paint on. They don't feel chalky. They don't feel dry. I'm used to like 2000s eyeshadows where like no matter what you did, that it looked busted and crusted. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with this shade Branch, and it's a deeper brown. I'm hoping that it's a bit more cool leaning, and I'm just gonna pat that into the outer corner because I want to deepen the shade just a bit. You know, a little bit of drama. But I also wanna, I don't know, I've been really playing with like my eye shapes lately and kind of figuring out what exactly my eye shape is and how I should be laying down shadows and liners. And I'm just really enjoying kind of taking things a little bit new and different than I have before. And I like this Branch shade. I think it's perfect to deepen up this Bonfire shade because it's not taking away from the like redness of Bonfire, but it's still deepening it. And so I'm just going back with that same brush I used Bonfire with and just kind of blending out any of the excess. There we go. Okay, and then I want to take this shade Spiced, which is like a lighter brown, and I'm just gonna take that into my crease. Because I don't know, is this what a transition shade is? Is this the whole point of a transition shade? Is to transition? I'm learning new things every day. But I just want a little bit of color to kind of like complete the shape of my eye. But I don't know. I really learned something with trying to put that green on that purple, and that I try to put everything in my inner corner and it just doesn't work that way. So I think this is a very nice lighter brown to complement the red and the deepness. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Cozy, which is more of like this muted like pink shade. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Cozy. It's more of like a muted pink, and I'm just going to brush that on my lid. And I just think that that's so pretty. Like, look, this is very, very pretty. This is kind of exactly what I would picture a fall look to be. And then I'm going to take this shade Snug, and I'm going to pop it in my lower lash line, but starting from the outer corner and just kind of sweeping it in, because I don't know if I want to drag it all the way across. I think I just want to have enough like oomph in the outer corner, because that's where all the drama and attention is going, right? And I kind of just want to play with the shape of my eye. I mean, any excess I have, I will bring over, but it's mostly just about making sure that this outer corner has all the pigment. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste this onto my other side and I will be right back. I don't think I'm gonna wear falsies. I think I'm just gonna play with mascara today, but I'm pretty sure a nice pair of false lashes, and this would be such a great Thanksgiving look. Okay, 2 seconds, BRB. So this is the final look. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Please ignore my hair because I have to finish styling my hair, but I just want to talk about my makeup because I'm just very, very impressed. For a holiday look, I'm mostly going to do a matte kind of look anyway. It's the easiest for me to kind of get done in a timely manner, and it kind of ages for me a bit better than something that's a bit more shimmer oriented. And this is absolutely wonderful. I love that the outer corners of my eye kind of remind me of like a purple onion because I usually am using more purple onions this time of year for a lot of the foods that I'm making. So, and I don't know if you're like me, but I'm very treat oriented, almost like a dog. So I think this is absolutely wonderful. Let's talk about Alien Cosmetics and kind of what's going on with the brand. I don't know if you're aware, but they are going through a rebrand. There's some company out there that's forcing them to rebrand or like strong-holding them to rebrand. I don't know of another Alien Cosmetics, and maybe this is the issue because maybe there is another Alien Cosmetics or like a retailer or something out there. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I do know what the new name of the company is going to be, but I'm not going to release that information here. I would rather the company have its moment to shine and share that with everybody. I don't want to ruin that for them, especially because I'm not a representative of them in any shape or form. It's not my place. But I do want to say that seeing the new name gives me hope that the company is still going to stay exactly what it is. It's just really going to have a new name and you might not even tell the difference. I'm hoping that they keep the same energy and the same creativity and inspirations that they have. This palette in particular is different because I know a lot of the time there's always like original art that is put on the packaging. This is a little bit different, and as much as I like this, I still love the original art, so like I hope that doesn't disappear, but I'm welcoming this kind of like different shift in things. I don't know, I don't mind if a company has different packaging for their products and they don't just stick to one particular type of way. I think what kind of captures the aesthetic of a company is the shades that they're kind of pulling out, the things that you can do with that palette, the kind of creativity that they inspire. So I'm very, very excited, and I feel very, very inspired by this palette. Now, looking at my lid, I do want to put a shimmer on just to see what that's all about, but I do have other plans for this palette and some other holiday looks coming up, so you will see some of those shimmers in that video. But I do just want to take a moment and kind of like, not that anyone's brought this up, but I would just like to take a moment and kind of address this thing, because I've noticed that in my videos I've had a lot of first impressions, and I've said that I really, really love a lot of the items that I was using, which is absolutely wonderful for me, right? And I guess for you, if you also share similar interests and hobbies as myself. But I just want to say, I buy everything that you see on this channel. Absolutely everything. I get nothing in PR. If I got something in PR, I would definitely tell you guys and be so excited to let you know I got something sent to me. A company noticed what I'm doing and they wanted me to do something with their product. If you ever read my description box, you'll always see that I say that my links are never affiliated. They're just put through an app, so they're a bit shorter. So if I have a lot of information, I can fit it into the description box. And I'm manifesting some PR because how cool would that be? Like, I'm not against PR. I'm not. I just also know what comes with always getting shipped PR and kind of being someone that's like, oh, I love all the things that I'm trying. And because I've been doing so many first impressions, you guys haven't really seen me play with a lot of the items that I've been getting my hands on. And I mean, a first impressions is a first impressions. I don't know if you can really tell if you love or hate something. You can just kind of tell if you know that you're gonna love it and keep it in your collection and you want to play with it more. And I just want to be nothing but sincere and honest with you guys, because I gain nothing from lying to you. I just want to make friends that also like makeup, and I want to talk about makeup with other people, whether they have the same aesthetic as me or not. And I know a lot of the looks I've shown you guys are very basic, kind of like everyday eyeshadow looks, because this is what I would wear on a day-to-day basis. But I mean, there's so many different things that I know how to do for cosplay and things like that, that like maybe I will create more content like that in the future if you guys are interested. I just want to make videos that are talking points. So I don't know, I just feel like I've been very lucky in purchasing things that have worked really, really well for me. But I also know that I'm a smart girl, and I do a lot of my own research and a lot of homework. And I mean, the things that I've been purchasing have come through trial and error. Like, there's no way in hell I would have spent $70 on that Melt palette if I didn't already love the Melt formula. And I've played with the stacks, I've played with the palettes, and I've enjoyed it. And everything that Melt has kind of come out with, eyeshadow wise anyway, in the past few years, I've really, really loved. So for me, that made sense. And for this Alien Cosmetics palette, I've heard nothing but really great and fantastic, wonderful things. And this was a palette that caught my eye because it was based on a season that I really love, and the tones in there really spoke to me. And so I'm happy that I was able to spend my hard-earned money on something that I had a feeling I was going to enjoy. There are brands that I would never ever purchase from, even if the internet told me that they just dropped a new item and they absolutely love it. I'm going to review the things that I know that I like and that I can afford to purchase and put on my channel. I don't know, no one was asking. I just wanted to put that out there because I don't know, I feel like if you're new to I've been getting a lot of new subscribers, and I've been getting more comments and interactions, and I don't know, I don't want you guys to feel afraid to leave your thoughts and opinions down below. If you disagree, if you think my makeup is trash, but you like the things that I'm saying, the things that I'm using, leave it down below. My feelings won't really get hurt unless like you're really just calling me like, I don't know, like Shrek's twin. Even then, I don't know if that would I think I would laugh, be a little sad, but it's a little funny. I can take criticism. I don't know, I feel like there's so many people in this community, and there's really positive and sincere and genuine people, and then there's the opposite of that. And I don't know, I just want to let you guys know what's going on through my little brain, because you can only see so much through what I edit in these videos. That's it, off my soapbox. But let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts and opinions on this palette, on this brand? Were there some shades in this palette that you were like really interested in? Because I don't know, when I look at this palette, I really want to dive deep into earth and leaves. And the shade change looks kind of like pink, brown, and purple all at once. I don't know. And this magic shade kind of looks like the shimmery version of an onion. Say less, truly. I don't know. So just let me know down below. Love to hear from you guys. I don't know, let me know down below. I would love to hear from you guys, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.